Zen. I'm present, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm thankful. Let's do this. Hi guys, my name is Deborah Jolie. Welcome back to my channel. And like I always say on this channel, I'm no therapist. However, I feel like I've been through a few life situations that have taught me some good lessons that I feel like I could teach people out there, or that I could share and people could learn from. So today's video, I was thinking about what to title this video, because I wanted something that would make sense, but something that would be direct at the same time. If you're with me, if we're together. And I couldn't think of a better title other than Bury Them Alive. That was it. And it clicked in my head. I was like, yep, that's it. That's what we're going for. Today's title might seem a little too strong for some people. Even I thought about it, but then I was like, it just makes sense. And I will explain why it makes sense. Bury them alive. What I mean by that is people, feelings, anything that bothers you, anything that bothers your energy, bury it alive. I'm gonna start with people, because people are everywhere. No matter where you go, you will always encounter people at work, at school, at home, neighbors, anywhere. People are there. So that also means that unfortunately we get to deal with different personalities of people that are different from ours, and that means a lot of compromising in order to exist in the same spaces. What I mean by bury them alive pertaining to people is that when you're living your life, a normal person trying to do their best in life, just genuinely trying to survive another day. In this case, let me use work. You're existing with people at work and you notice somebody at work. You don't vibe with them, whether it's your communication, their communication with you, the way they treat you, the way they act when you pass by. Bury them alive. This is not me condoning any violence. Don't go kidnap somebody and bury them alive. Please, that's not what I mean at all. What I mean is that when you have taken so much disrespect from people, when you have been as patient as you could be, but your patience keeps getting tested every time, when you have tried to become an understanding person each and every day just so you can make the living situation better, especially for the other people, when you've gotten to the point of almost or even becoming a people pleaser just for the sake of peace, and it's not working out for you, especially when it's bothering your emotions, your general well-being, to the point that you start feeling uncomfortable being around those people, that's when you have to bury them alive. Find your self-respect and know what you deserve. Find your self-worth. As you know yourself, are you the type of person who perhaps deserves to be treated like an outcast? Are you the type of person who deserves to be treated like the last choice? Are you the type of person that deserves to be walked all over and letting that happen? If you are that type of person, then by all means, continue to exist with those people in such a way and tolerating such behavior. They will take your attitude of, oh, I'm okay, it's gonna be fine, it's okay, somebody just does something bad to you that you don't like, or somebody does something uncomfortable to you, and you just say, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay, have a nice day. They will take that as, oh, this is an easy person to walk all over, so we can just continue. You have to realize that when you show people how you want to be treated, they're going to go with that. They will take it and run. If you show people that you're the type of person who has boundaries, and those boundaries should never be crossed by anybody, and I mean friends, family, boss, anybody you have respect for, if they keep crossing your boundaries and you have told them time and time again that please, I do not like this, and somehow they just keep crossing it, you know what to do. Find your self-respect, and whether that means staying silent, because I know there are some people who thrive through silence, and I also know there are people who thrive through speaking up. If you have to speak up and literally command the respect that you know you deserve, then do that. With that intervention comes change, because you cannot continue treating the people who have disrespected you the same, whether they have apologized or they just choose not to apologize. But as long as you brought it up to them and say, hey, I do not appreciate, say it's a coworker, I do not appreciate anytime I bring my lunch, you always touch it. I do not appreciate how you always move things from my locker. I don't like when you do certain things and they keep doing those things. If you have stood up for yourself like that and you tell them those things and say they apologize, like, oh man, I'm sorry, I did not know, I did not realize. You cannot continue in that, oh, I've forgiven them, so we're back to where we started. No, you have to maintain the same attitude of always keeping that boundary and showing them that what you did before was not okay, and we shall not continue to do it ever at all, because it was not okay with me. There's no point in time where I'll ever be okay with it, so we should never do that again. Then we move on. And then there are those people who thrive in silence, where you have told these people time and time again that, hey, it's like this, I don't like this, when you do this, I do not appreciate it, and they still show you that same attitude. That's when you take away your energy, retract, bring back, gather back your energy from them, and pay them no attention at all. In fact, ignore them to the point of, you're just not alive to me. You do not exist in my energy. Whether they continue doing those things, just look at them and be like, and then do something else. Ignore them, bury them alive. And I feel like that's the type of person that I am. Actually, I feel like I thrive in silence, whether you call it positive or negative or like a red flag or whatever. But I like to tell people what's up front. I don't like this, I would prefer this. And if I see that they are somehow not catching up, they know that this bothers me and they're still doing it, I'm gonna shut the hell up. I will shut my mouth and just watch you. That's actually when I become dangerous, because now I do not care about you. In fact, I have already buried you in my mind. You're gone. RIP. Bury people alive. Those people who have crossed your boundaries time and time again. I feel like whenever we say these things, people always think far, like, oh, coworkers, or maybe somebody you just met, a stranger, a classmate. No, this can be family, especially family. When you have been around people so much and you've existed around each other in so many spaces for too long, it creates a lot of familiarity, which means that it gives the people around you the assumption that they know you so well. It's literally a bunch of different personalities living in the same area, in the same space. And that's where respect for each and everybody should come in, where you say, you know what, this person is an introvert, they wouldn't appreciate this. This person is an extrovert, they wouldn't appreciate this. That's when consideration comes in. But somehow people always just kinda, it's not that important. Well, it's important to me. And if you keep going that way, it's a cutoff. Take away your energy from their existence, period. Forget them. And it sounds so hard, like, well, how do you do it if you keep seeing them? Your self-respect, or maybe you could call it your ego, whatever it is, that thing in you that wants what it wants will make it happen. Because trust me, if I say I want a man who's generous, and somehow I run into a man who's not generous, and for whatever reason, which this could never happen, for whatever reason I keep tolerating him not being so generous, the part of me that knows that I would love and appreciate someone who's generous towards me and our relationship, that part would not allow me to stay there. It wouldn't, I promise you. And that's actually my self-respect. I love myself entirely too much to let other people treat me like shit. You do not deserve my energy, my existence whatsoever. That's how you bury someone who's continuously disrespecting you. You let them be. I feel like this has become like a famous catchphrase, especially on TikTok, where people are always saying, let them. Do you actually let them? Do you know how to let them? Go silent. Take away your energy entirely. Grab it and take it away. Burying something is literally digging up a few inches in the ground, putting that thing in there, covering it with the dirt, and walking away. When you bury someone at a gravesite, you put them in the ground and turn your back against them and move forward. That's what you have to do. Bury the people who disrespect you continuously. Let them be. Let them go. When it comes to burying them alive, pertaining to a person's feelings, that means any feelings that are not benefiting you. That could mean sadness, anger, depression, or even feelings of feeling like you can't let go, attachments. You have to bury those things as well. Why do you think that these feelings are okay to have? Why do you think that holding on to a hate for someone, or as staying in the sadness that a person left you in is safe, that it's okay. Please bury your feelings that are holding you back. You don't realize that a lot of these feelings, say from a past breakup that didn't benefit you, a lot of these feelings could actually cause you an inability to function in your present life. Your past attachments and past depressions that you keep holding on to because that's what's safe and you're scared of what's new, that's keeping you from your life. It's keeping you from blossoming. Now you're just a flower underground that's just never gonna blossom out because you're still holding on to the cover that's around you. Oh, this is safe, you know, it's just, you know, I wish me and my ex this and that. Wake up, me and my ex this, oh, you know, we kinda, and then this, and in our past life, in our next life. Shut up. You know what's better than your ex? Your next person. And you know, saying this way, it sounds harsh, like, oh my god, just do it. But the truth is, you have to get up through the pain. Wake up. Bury the people who disrespected you. Bury the feelings that keep you prisoner in this life. You have a very short life to live, and if you want to live it being sad and focusing on what's bad, please go ahead, do you. But everybody else who wants to be successful in any way possible, in every way possible, we are gonna get up every day and fight through the pain, through the anger, through the depression. You deserve respect. You deserve the respect that you give others, and you deserve all the good emotions in life. Those negative and sad emotions can give you a false sense of comfort, but it's not comfort. It's just holding you back from greatness. So wake up. That's it for the video, actually, this time. That's it for the video, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it helps you in some way, and I'll see you next week.